I'm Harold Offeh and this is Intersections. I think really the project is about trying to engage people in the kind of like complex history. I think often, you know, history can be kind of reduced down to kind of singular narratives, and I'm really interested in how these histories sit alongside each other. So like a Roman burial that's close to a molly house or a tavern or a medieval plague site, all these things kind of coexist. And I think if we begin to see the connections and conversations between them, we get a kind of richer, more complex picture of London today, you know? So for me that's really important, is to kind of give people these entry points into these histories, and hopefully to stimulate curiosity and discussion.
I was really keen as a curator to work with Harold on thinking about how we can embed these different elements into the final artwork, how we work with different members of the community to give a contemporary voice, but also thinking back to those different elements of the history, so weaving together those different narratives to create the wider project.
On this particular site we have archaeology that ranges from the present day all the way down to the Roman period. And what's really significant about this area is that we're working very near to the River Fleet, so the soil conditions are very waterlogged, which means we get a level of preservation that you just don't get on other London sites. We're now in the process where we're analysing all of the finds that have been recovered from the site, and our specialists are going to be looking at them in more depth. Following this process, we will be depositing all of the archaeological material with the London Museum, and that material will then be available for future researchers to look at, or maybe even taken out for temporary or permanent display in the future, maybe even on this very site.
So this partnership directly supports the museum's digitization work, and digitization is really a key part of the work at the museum. The creation of intersections between stories of the past and stories that are more recent, even contemporary, and I really think that this adds value and layers of meaning to the artwork. And the second aspect, I would say, is the involvement of the local communities, really making them an active part of the creation of the artwork.
Seeing what Harold has done, using the extraordinary architecture, the archaeology, the history of this place, pulling it all together for a contemporary 21st century audience is what this place needs. This is the beginning of a really exciting creative journey, and it's just been great to have Harold involved here in the city.
We were commissioned in 2021 to develop a cultural strategy that was supporting the application for the redevelopment of this site in Holborn Viaduct. So the culture strategy aims to uncover the hidden histories within the City of London and within this very important part of the city, which is Holborn Viaduct. I feel particularly lucky being here today and talking about this artwork. This is first of many that will come from this strategy. This is why we at Futurecity do what we do.